This world ain't fair, and don't nobody care. Don't nobody care. We solemnly swear, it's in the air, drama popping everywhere. It's no love, ain't no feelings to spare. We solemnly swear to keep it 100. We solemnly swear to keep it 100. So have a seat, strap up, and let's go. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Expuscate.
We watching wrestling?
Does this look like wrestling?
It's like a wrestling ring?
That looks like a wrestling ring to you? Or does that look like a boxing ring?
They both look the exact same.
They don't. They don't.
A wrestling ring and a boxing ring don't
Looks
look the same?
completely different.
Shay, you must be lit. What are we sipping on, by the way?
We are sipping on Sipping with Storm.
Salute to Sipping with Storm. That shit is like a tongue twister for me.
Sipping with Storm.
Sipping with Storm. Yeah, I can say that. Hey, y'all ready? Y'all ready to get the show cracked up?
Man, I stay ready. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
You always think you cool. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, live from Legendary Lab 7 Studios.
Hold up.
Home of the infamous Roundtable.
Hold up.
You ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
Hey.
Mic check, ladies and gentlemen. I am the one and only Mr. Luke, live and direct. Coming to you live from Legendary Lab 7 Studios. I got the man, the myth, the legend, legendary. You ain't legendary, are you?
He's sort of legendary.
Is he?
Sort of.
Okay. I got the legendary D. Francis here to my right.
Daryl.
Yes, indeed. Of course, as always, as always, I've got the absolutely wonderful, absolutely stunning, absolutely dressed to kill today.
Come on.
Mama Boogie in the house.
It do what it do. Boy, I tell you.
We got the alien superstar, beautiful Shay Boogie in the building as always.
Hey, Shay Boogie.
Yeah, we are live and direct. You hear them cash sounds.
Man, he always trying to do me dirty.
Right. That's Shay Boogie's little. I need a trademark sound. Give me something. Give me that bruh.
There it is.
Okay, I like it. I can rock with it.
Dishonorable judge.
I can rock with it. I'm guilty.
You're guilty.
All right. Well, we are here sipping with Storm. I am getting good and twisted and feeling good.
If you are in New Orleans, please make sure you check out Sipping with Storm.
If you're in Houston, please make sure you check out Lab 7 Studios.
Boom.
We supporting that whole family.
Yes.
Somebody's phone is going nuts. Who is
That's
that?
Mr. Luke.
Is that me? I'm popular like that? Bro, my phone ain't never went off like that.
Your phone just got turned back on.
Right. I'm broke, cuz. Man, speaking of phone, somebody's having some phone issues, but hopefully they'll be straightened out by next episode. Hello, everybody out there in listening land. How are you doing?
Man, what's going on? This was a rough week.
Oh, hold on. Listening land, how y'all doing out there? Y'all good? They never talk back.
They having a rough week.
Right. It's a rough week. That's why Shay suggested that we come in with the keep your head up because y'all gotta keep your big ass head up because there's a lot of things out here, man, that is dragging us down, bro.
That could weigh your big ass head down.
Right. Man, society is wild, bro.
Man.
Yeah. So how you doing, Shay?
I'm wonderful. I'm actually happy to be here today. I went to church today. I went to praise the Lord. You know, he spoke to my heart and he said, "My child, I've been blessing you. I need you to come see me." And I said, "God, you're right. I'm on my way."
He did not say that, Shay. He didn't say
and let me
that,
tell
Shay.
you what the name of the sermon was today.
What was the name?
Can you hear me now?
Okay.
Can you hear him?
Who hear who?
God.
No.
See, you need to be in church. I'm bringing you with me next Sunday.
No, you're not. I bet you I don't be there with you. No. I used to go to church when I was younger.
And what happened?
I got older.
See, that's the problem. Like when you at home with your parents, you do what you're supposed to do. The moment you get on your own, all of that go out the window.
Why is that something I'm supposed to do?
You're supposed to keep up what they taught you.
Who said I don't?
Because you don't go to church.
You go to church.
You don't go to church.
I was about to make a point, Shay Boogie, but you do. And do you keep up with with everything that you were taught?
Yes.
All right.
So ask me something.
I'm not gonna ask you nothing. Let's ask your mother, Mama Boogie. Welcome to the show, Mama
Her
Boogie.
mic is off.
No, her mic's about to be on. We got Shay Boogie's mother in the building.
How you all doing out there?
Hey. Now, Shay Boogie.
Wait, where her doorbell?
Wait a minute. There we go.
There we go. Who that is?
That's Mama Boogie.
Who the hell is that?
All right.
Yo, mama.
Now, let's get to the bottom of all this
Let's
nonsense.
get to it.
All right, no, we ain't gonna put Shay Boogie on the spot.
Where's my drink?
You, right there. You holding it. For people out there in listening land, that is called, what is that called? Like when you lie and act like some shit ain't really happening, but it's really happening.
Drunk.
It is not called drunk.
Salute to Mama Boogie. All right. We are,
Boy, I tell you.
yeah, man. We are having a good day today. At least I am. Shay is. Shay went to church.
I am. I went to church.
I know that's right. That's
I
nice.
had a great day. Having a great day.
I was saying you had a great day. What about now in the present, in front of with me here? You're still having a great day. Shay.
It's a little iffy.
Oh my God! All right, well, that's cool. All right. Well, as far as what we talking about?
We talking about a lot of good stuff today.
So we are.
I believe so.
All right. So you want to?
I want to challenge your thinking a little bit.
Who's thinking?
Yours.
Why do people always want to challenge my thinking?
Because you always be on your own wavelength.
No, Shay.
You do. You do your own thing that nobody else understands.
Okay, Shay. Well, hey, have at it. Challenge my way. Challenge my thinking. I am ready. All right, everybody at the round table, y'all do me a favor. Put your right hands up to the man. Thank you. Mama Boogie, our guest. Do you solemnly swear, Mama Boogie, to keep it 100?
I do.
Come on into the mic, Mama Boogie.
I do.
Yes, ma'am.
And who you put it on?
My mother, Molly Perry.
That's right.
There you
That's
go.
right. All right, Shay Boogie.
I put it on my grandmother, Molly Perry.
Allow me to ask my question. Shay Boogie, do you solemnly swear to keep it 100?
I do, and I put that on my grandmother.
All right. I know I definitely do. I put that on.
The beat about to run out.
I know. I'm going to put that on. I want somebody new. Somebody that I respect. Put that on my partner Tim Jones. Resting in peace. Put that on him. All right. And
You actually respect somebody?
yeah, I respect you, Shay Boogie.
Do you?
Very much so.
Well, that's awesome. I respect you too.
Okay. This is breaking news, everybody.
Breaking news.
There's respect at the round table. Yeah. Now, for people listening for the first time, they will say, wow, I feel the tension. Sounds very... But no, this is what we do.
Oh, no. There's no tension here.
Yeah.
Y'all scaring me.
Right. Mama Boogie is worried.
No, you're in good hands with Allstate.
But I know what it is.
Right. We are... So, no, Shay, this is cup. I'm sipping with Storm around this bitch. So what's in the news this week? What's popping?
So I think what's in the news is Takeoff's funeral happened this week.
Okay, so I did see Takeoff. Rest in peace, Takeoff.
Yes, they had it at the State Farm Arena in Atlanta, Georgia. And so it was star-studded. Drake came out and did a few tributes. Chloe Bailey came out and did a tribute.
Okay.
Justin Bieber, who had a couple of tracks with the Migos, did a tribute. And for the first time, Offset and Quavo spoke publicly.
Yeah. I didn't. Did you? Were you able to listen to the speeches?
I was. And so I want to read a part of it really quickly, just probably like the first few lines. But it says, "Dear Take, it's so hard to tell you I'm gonna miss you because you always with me. And we did everything together. Since we were kids, you've been by my side, looking up at me, them eyes waiting on me to make the next move. Then you followed up right behind me. You always made sure I did it first so you can do it right with me. You never competed with me. We were always on the same team. You hated playing against me because I was always playing too hard or too rough. Then I can hear my mama say, son, not too rough, because I didn't like to lose." So shout out to Quavo, because I know this has to be a tremendous loss. I mean, that's his nephew.
That was Quavo's statement.
That was Quavo's statement.
Okay. All right. Well, that's very heartfelt, very nice. And also shout out to you, Shay Boogie. I had no idea you could read that well.
Well, I can. I mean, I'm always the one checking your words.
I whip that ass.
Go ahead, Mama Boogie. I know that's right.
Somebody cut her mic off.
No, cut her mic up. I know that's right. Salute to all right. Salute to you, Shay. No, but on a serious note, that's got to be hard. I know for whatever reason they're like nephew and uncle, but like the same age.
Yeah, because his sister probably had him right around the same time as Mama was
Right.
having Quavo.
Mama was still doing a little thing.
Mama was still getting it in.
Right, and your sister was
Either or the sister was fast.
Yeah, but still, I mean, if you think like, they are the same. They were the same age.
They're a couple of years apart.
Yeah, I know when I first saw it, I'm like, wait, that's his cousin? Well, no, it's his
It's
uncle.
Offset cousin.
Offset's related to them too?
Yep.
Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't know.
And Offset had a few words too. He wanted to make sure that everybody understood that the sound for the Migos came from Takeoff and that he changed the culture. So that flow did not come from Quavo or Offset. It came from Takeoff.
Okay.
And he made sure that he let the world know, gave him his flowers.
And I don't know how I feel about that.
Why? Say it.
I don't like that shit.
You don't like the flow? Well, you're old,
I am old.
so you're not going to like it.
Yeah, but but you know, that's no disrespect to any of them, but you know,
You like Bismarcky flow?
yeah, I like Bismarck.
Oh, sing a song.
Oh baby, you.
Everybody know that song.
Okay, you didn't say singer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Sing something else besides that.
You know, I don't know the words to the Vapors, but that was one of my
The
jams.
Vapors. Okay. All right.
Shay Boogie tested my knowledge on New York hip hop, but did not recognize the South Bronx when it was being played.
Because it came it came up as a different song.
No,
It didn't come as a South Bronx
That was the South Bronx.
with Total singing.
No, it wasn't. That was the South Bronx. But anyway. All right. So the funeral took place.
Mm-hmm.
They laid Takeoff to rest. I saw like some Instagram videos where they were like saying they were taking his last ride through Atlanta.
Yeah.
Man, sad situation, man.
It was, but I really respected the way that they did it. You know, like with Nip, they had everybody in the streets. The car could barely get through the streets, but with Takeoff, it wasn't a lot of people out in the street, and I kind of enjoyed that.
I had no idea that Takeoff was like that big of a deal. I mean, I know the Migos as far as like a big group, you know, but as far as like individually within the group, I always thought like Quavo. I thought prior to this happening, if somebody told me that Takeoff had passed, I wouldn't think that the reaction, I guess you could say, or the aftermath would be so big and so grand. Now for Quavo, maybe, because I feel like Quavo is kind of like the star of the group, I guess you could say. Not the star, but like the
head. He's like the Beyonce of the group.
Yeah, that's kind of so. But for I wouldn't expect it like an arena funeral for Takeoff. But
yeah, we love Takeoff. And another thing, like he was the quiet one.
Yeah, man,
he didn't bother nobody.
Dude, I'd never seen any interview where he was kind of like aggressive or anything. Even the incident that caused his death, man, he was not even a part of that.
No, not at all.
He wasn't even
his business.
Part. He was just like he does. He's just in the cut, minding his business.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, Quavo was getting into a heated argument with somebody, and from then on, all we know is Takeoff was murdered. So
yeah, it's
just that, man. It's one thing for people to get killed, but it's another thing for just an innocent person to lose their life. So man, I hate that this happened.
Man, Takeoff has an infamous line when he was interviewing with academics. You know what it is?
Hell no. What is it?
When he said, "Do I look like I was left off of Bad and Bougie?"
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that. Academics was like, huh? He's like, I look like I learned from that was when Academics was part of the show with Joe Budden and Nadeska.
And Joe Budden got up and walked away.
Yeah, Joe Budden wasn't feeling that shit. Yeah, I would have been the same way. Man, I don't interview these niggas and wrap this shit up.
No.
But apparently Takeoff was very, very, very big, and he would definitely go down legendary status as far as the city of Atlanta is concerned. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure about hip hop totally. What you think?
I do think for hip hop, I think that was one of our biggest loss in a long time. And I think the whole, I'm not gonna say the whole world, but I'm gonna say our culture, we really felt it.
Yeah, Migos big group, man. That's huge. Migos big deal. So
huge.
What's up, player?
I would say they're like the Run DMC for this generation. This generation loves the Migos.
Yeah.
Kind of. I didn't
Yep.
realize they were that big either, like you said.
Yeah.
I never felt like Takeoff was,
I was kind of hesitant to say that because I know how people,
Don't be
people,
scared.
No, it's not about being scared. It's just saying like people's emotions are so raw right now. So like anything that they feel like is any kind of slight towards them. But I did solemnly swear to keep it 100.
There you go.
So like I say, that flow, I'm not a fan of that shit. I feel like it created a lot of what they call the mumble rap shit, and it kind of took to me rap backwards. I'm not knocking the flow. I'm not knocking him, and he may have been the one that created it. But when you said that, I was just like, that's interesting.
So you think it took rap backwards?
What? That mumble rap?
That flow, that particular flow from the Migos, you think it took rap backwards?
Kind of. I think so. I think what it did, it made it more about how it sounded rather than what was actually being said, right?
I can see that.
So to me, it's more about the cadence and instead of the actual like what we talking about. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah, I respect it though. I could see that.
Yeah,
I
well,
can see that because
rest
when
in
they
peace,
first
Takeoff.
came out, everybody was saying they were mumble rappers.
right. Especially when I first heard that Versace, I was like, what? Why is Drake on this shit? That was my initial Versace. I was like, Lord have mercy, But I mean, just like with anything, man, enough time, you get. Is the word used to? I don't want to say used to. Accustomed, yeah. Like you can appreciate it a little more, and then when you go back and listen, you say, oh, "Okay, now it makes sense now." But I'm listening from a different vantage point now. I'm listening from a vantage point of having years of this type of rap style now. So when I go back and listen to Versace, it doesn't sound like whack to me. Like even the first time I heard "Oh, Let's Do It" from Waka Flocka.
Oh.
Even just the name Waka Flocka. Like, think about when you first heard, like, this nigga's name was Waka Flocka Flame.
Flame. Yeah.
And when I first heard the name Waka Flocka, I was like, this shit is the word. This is unreal.
Oh man.
But like now when you hear it, it doesn't sound so nuts, right?
Right,
It's because
right.
we've kind of gotten accustomed to it.
Agreed.
But rest in peace to Takeoff. Now, as far as the blowback for the city of Houston, man, they got so, and I don't even want to get into it. It's not because of the whole, G Prince, you boogie me. It's not that, right? It's just the fact we don't know the facts. And there's so many different theories and so many videos with so many different kind of speculations saying this and that. We don't know at this particular moment right now. So with that, we'll just leave it there until we get some more information. We'll discuss, as far as what actually happened. Only thing we know, we saw him arguing, then we heard the gunshots. Yeah. And, and I don't even want to, like, even people were saying, like, well, Jay Prince Jr., he just walked away, he just left him on the ground. We don't know that. Like, that could have been like 5 minutes after the actual shooting took place and realized that there's nothing he could do. We don't know nothing. So we'll just wait till all the facts come. But one thing I do want to say, we talked about, I'm hoping that this really doesn't kick off some kind of, I think the Atlanta versus Houston thing was something that was kind of bound to take place at some point because we popping, they've been popping, but I never imagined a scenario like this could possibly kick it off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't need that. we don't need that. You know what I'm saying?
Because even though Houston is popping, like we still have some ways to go. And we don't need that like looming over our heads. And when I found out it happened in Houston, I was kind of crushed. Because I think Houston already gets a bad rep.
Speaking of Houston getting a bad rep, I'm looking right now. The Texans just lost again. Boy, y'all trash.
The Texans lost, but the Astros won.
Yeah, salute to the Astros. God damn, man.
That's your team, right?
Who?
The Astros.
Man, I don't give a fuck about the Astros. Look, I support the Astros because they won. They from Houston, but like I don't know. Them niggas could be in this room with us at the round table. I couldn't tell you who's who.
So you're just a bandwagon rider then?
Kinda, but I'm not really a bandwagon rider because I don't really go hard for them. Okay, they won. I'm happy they won. I'm not like, Houston, right? I'm the Astros. I wasn't in the street celebrating.
And I'm from New York, so I don't give a shit.
Right. Well, hold on, Mama Boogie. Now,
but the Yankees,
Mama Boogie,
they beat the Yankees. They beat the Yankees to get here.
Talk your shit, Shay.
Yankees been bad.
No, they haven't.
Me growing up, following the Yankees.
I don't want to get. What was your point you were making? Because I cut you off when I was just looking at the Texans guy getting their ass. You was talking about Houston, Atlanta.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, Houston still has a long way to go, like, to get to that point of where Atlanta is musically, I think. And so we don't need that type of heat coming down on us right now musically. And also, did you hear anything about supposedly the person that shot him was killed?
I heard that. I mentioned that last week on the pod.
Did you?
Yeah, I mentioned it on the pod last week. Shay Boogie.
Oh, I thought that happened this week.
No, I mentioned it last week on the pod.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah, I did. I heard about it, but I don't know if it's like, again,
Yeah.
don't know what's true, because then it came out that wasn't accurate.
It sounds weird.
Yeah, so it came out that wasn't accurate information. So that's why I say, like, we just got to wait till the facts come out, because right now we would just be contributing to a bunch of rumors and probably leading people with incorrect information. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But all I can say is rest in peace, Takeoff. It shouldn't have happened, and hopefully there'll be justice for him. You know what I mean?
Yes. Prayerfully.
And hopefully it doesn't kick off, and it probably will end up. Because I know it's an emotional thing, right? Somebody from a town that you're from. And it's rap, so the culture's already very aggressive anyway.
Yep.
Everybody wants to be tough. Like I see this big anti Jay Prince movement going on online. Jay Prince make a post and everybody in there talking crazy. I'm like, bro.
Now, see, I wasn't here when Jay Prince was popping off with Rap A Lot, so there's a lot of stories, and I see people on social media, the young people, and they're like, "Who the hell is this Jay Prince? We don't know nothing about him. He think he tough or something. He think he run the industry." And that's what people are saying. I'm like, well, I don't know what he runs or what he does, but do your research. You know what I'm saying? Because he's nothing nice.
Again, I used to tell people a long time ago, with this generation, especially with Jay Prince and his sons being active in the industry and being visible, people are going to try to test that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
All that shit that you hear about it and all even with all the respect and years earned of moving in an appropriate fashion, people are still going to test that shit.
Yep.
And here we are. We at the point now where it's happening. So
it was almost inevitable.
It was
at
inevitable.
some point. It was inevitable.
But the Houston Atlanta thing was inevitable. It was going to pop at some point.
Agreed.
Right? That's why I say something like this was just. I'm amazed if something like this even happened. But I don't know. Everything happens for whatever reason it happens for. I'm not saying that. I'm not trying to say that to make it to minimize the death of Takeoff, but. Hey, things happen for whatever reason they happen, and we just got to keep rolling with the punches.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that it doesn't spark off some unnecessary nonsense because, how they say, one bad apple can spoil a bunch. You know what I mean?
Yep.
One bad apple can commits a task, and all of a sudden, people's lives are now in danger. If Jay Prince Jr. or Jazz, anybody associated with them goes to Atlanta, it'd probably be problematic.
It's going to be.
And imagine that just because of one person did one thing.
Yep.
Oh, man. But anyway, hey, man, again.
Keep your head up.
Yeah, that's it. Keep your head up.
Keep your head up.
Salute to Takeoff. Salute to Quavo and Offset. Rest in peace to Takeoff. I shouldn't have said salute to him as well. But rest in peace, Takeoff. Hopefully, we'll get justice for you. What else you got, baby? What else?
Can I just say one thing?
Talk your shit.
I didn't mean about sports. I mean, if you like sports, all in well. But I had enough sport chasing my kids and beating them up and wrestling, and I just don't do sports anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all good.
Yeah. It's all good.
It's okay. Just make the curtains and the blankets.
That's all.
And then we good.
That's
That's all you got to do. Just sew.
All right. Mama Boogie, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So what else you got?
So I heard that Nas's house was burglarized.
Uh-oh. So the problem with that was I heard.
But apparently it was burglarized in LA. I believe this happened in LA. He wasn't home, but somebody kicked in the back door and rummaged through his stuff.
Hey man, if you're not from LA, stay out of LA. They gonna rob you, they gonna shoot you, they gonna do something.
Everything happens in LA.
Not everything.
I mean, for the most part, like everybody, like Megan's house just got burglarized in LA.
Did it?
Yeah, we just talked about that.
I tune out anything Megan related. I do.
That's a damn shame.
I don't care.
Listen, you need to lift up black women.
I'm sorry. No, I will lift her up in a different way. But I do hate that her house got burglarized. I hate that her house got burglarized. I hate to hear that.
Listen, protect black women.
I'm gonna protect her, all right. Right after I lift her up. But what else happened in LA?
That's it.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Well, salute to the goons in LA.
That just threw me off.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Started thinking about Pop Smoke. He died in LA.
He did. He got murdered.
PNB Rock was murdered in LA.
He did. Got murdered.
Like a lot happens in LA.
It does. The Sauce Walker situation happened.
LA.
Yeah, sure was.
Mhm.
Yeah, LA.
Do you hear about people dying in Atlanta?
Yeah, I do.
I mean, King Von,
Chucky Trill.
Chucky Trill.
Yeah.
Yep. Who else?
I mean, I'm sure a lot of people.
I mean, as far as like we know, like major people.
Yeah, Young Mozzie got killed in Atlanta, I believe.
Man, what about New York?
New York? Rappers getting
Like
killed?
rappers famous. I don't think I've heard anything about New York.
No, not that I can think of, but I'm sure it has happened. Listen to me slurring, sipping with Storm.
That's that sipping with
I'm
Storm.
Sure this happened.
Sipping with Storm.
Mm-hmm. Jam Master Jay got murdered in New York.
He did. Yeah, that was in Queens too. I think, like in his city.
Yeah, that's sad, man.
That's sad. Like, how do you shoot somebody that brought so much notoriety to your city?
Doesn't matter. Yeah, nobody care. It don't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter.
You know, I mean, even when you think about like a Biggie or a Pac, right? People so powerful in the culture, but
all that happening in Cali.
Yeah, no,
all that happened in L.A.
Did it?
Yeah, Tupac and Biggie was in L.A.
What Tupac died? See, now this hold on. This is just another example of Shay Boogie being so certain. Here we go.
I don't remember exactly when. I just remember it was the night of the fight.
Yeah.
And he got into the brawl.
Where was the fight?
Who was the fight?
Where?
It was at the MGM Grand, right?
Where's that?
Oh, it was in Vegas.
Salute to Shay Boogie. Sometimes, you know.
Hey, same difference.
Sometimes you gotta walk you there.
It's okay. Just walk me there.
Yeah.
That's okay. But Biggie was killed in L.A.
Just the fact that people man, you would take people so powerful to the culture, man.
Can you imagine what Tupac's Instagram would look like if he was still alive right now?
He'd probably be like on this like Kanye, Kyrie shit.
Right. Don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah, I probably had to block this nigga.
Political, but still cussing everybody out.
I don't know. You know, you never know. Pac was I think that he was so kind of ahead of his time as far as his thinking, but he was still very young. So we never, just the idea of how he would have turned out if he had gotten the opportunity to mature and grow. I wish we could have saw that. We were robbed of that.
We were
robbed of so much.
We were.
Just culturally. And this is the thing when you kill people, man, you take them, you take what they could become away.
Their whole future, their whole destiny.
It's not fair, man.
It's not.
It's not fair, man. I mean, I was a Pac fan. I want to see what happened. I want to see him grow.
Same with Biggie.
I want to see what happened. I want to see a Biggie at 40.
I mean, 2 albums. That's it. He only had 2 albums.
Really one, because he
died.
He died before his second album even came out.
Yeah, but it came out.
It did come out.
So he had to.
A Fat Pat was killed.
Yeah.
Before his album even came out.
Wow.
We think about songs like trunks keep popping, tops keep dropping down in Houston. He never got to see any reaction to that.
Wow.
Not one.
All that work.
It's just, man, we were robbed of these people, man.
Why people don't want to fight no more?
Why fight?
No, I'm just saying, why kill? Like, let's throw up the fist. If you got a problem with somebody, don't shoot them.
No, let's talk.
What I'm saying is, yes, right? We can always do the talking, but people are shooting and they're murdering our young kings and queens. But if you got a problem, we used to fight.
Well, but this is the problem with the fighting thing, right? fighting is only going to lead to a more aggressive form of combat, right?
Maybe it didn't when we was coming up.
Yeah, but it did, because look where it's at now.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, when we was in school and we had a problem with somebody, we didn't bring guns to the school.
Yeah, but
we fought at school.
But what I'm saying is that's not a everyday occurrence. I'm sure people fight in school all the time. What I'm saying, for the most part, is I would prefer us to have a conversation, not us two here.
Yeah.
I just mean holistically. Look at me. Why you use the hell out of these big words sometimes?
Spell it.
H. Does it start with H?
Yep.
I thought it started with a W. Fuck. I'm
All right.
Hey, man. The word whole starts with what?
A W.
Right. That's why I thought.
But the word whole starts with a H.
Right. But
holistically.
Yeah, but holistically meaning what? Like all including?
No.
What does it mean?
This means like natural, like naturally, natural resources, natural, not whole, natural.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Salute to me.
You're guilty.
I'm guilty to them all. I thought holistically also kind of meant like as a whole.
No.
So what it means that what does as a whole mean?
As a whole.
I mean, what's the word for that?
I don't think you use holistically like that, like WHO.
Yeah.
We're talking
but I thought I did. I didn't know.
HOSTI, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not like, I know people.
It's okay. We all got to be wrong sometimes.
I don't even worry about being wrong. I'm always wrong. What I'm saying is like.
You and me both.
Right. I'm learning. Hey.
I don't.
Okay. I forgot my point.
What I'm saying is, yes, we want people to talk, right? We always want people to talk it out if you can.
Right.
A lot of times people don't have that ability to talk it out.
They don't.
So they fight. At least that's how we used to do it. Like, hey, man, I got a real problem with you that talking ain't going to solve. Like, we need to catch these hands.
What about when you don't have that ability to fight?
Why wouldn't you have the ability to fight?
Why wouldn't you have the ability to talk it out?
Because sometimes talking is like, I'm so angry. Like, you might have disrespected me to the point where we're not talking about nothing.
What I'm doing right here, I'm showing you that both things can be applied to.
They can be.
Both. Like, it could be applied the same way when you ask them, why do we go to guns? Why can't we just fight? Well, shit, some people can't just fight. Some people can't fight.
But you know what it is, too? So many people in this world today are aggravated.
Right.
And when they get to the next person, they take it out on them.
Not only that, Mama Boogie, they are aggravated, but then they also are engulfed in a culture that is very aggressive.
Yep.
That is very, it's very hard. And it's and just to be quite honest with you, it is grounded in, not grounded, gangster rap is like violence.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
You
so
can't be better than me.
That too. Jealousy,
Yep.
flashiness,
Mm-hmm.
all of that. And all of those are real human things that we deal with. Being jealous. There's a phrase, what is it called? Keeping up with the Joneses, right?
Yep.
That's real, but in rap cases, it's just people being jealous of somebody having more shine and more bling than they have. It's the same type of thing, jealousy. And that's why you hear about so many people robbing and jacking for like chains and shit like that. Man, it's deep. It's really deep. But to the point about taking our people from us, conflict resolution is something that I think should be taught in school right alongside math, reading, English. Credit.
Yes. Credit building should be a course.
Salute to my guy, D. Francis. Can you plug your book?
Yes.
Real quick, D. Francis. We have an author here.
The man, the myth, the legend.
The man, the myth, the motherfucking legend. D.
The
Francis.
author.
Talk your shit.
It's called Everything Your Child Should Know About Money and Finances.
Right.
Where can they find it?
Online at goodbooksmartkids.com. It's for middle and high school students.
Speaking, so when you spoke about that, you're right. I agree with you. These things should be taught in school. Conflict resolution is something that, man, if we had more of it, there would be a lot of shit, fights, shootings.
If our mind was more on to gaining within ourselves, finances and education.
Building and not tearing down.
Right.
We be focused. So that's a good point. Focusing on other things, right?
Mm-hmm.
If your mind is more focused on building yourself up, and I agree with that. I do. All right. Well, so what else you got? So salute to Nas. Sorry your home got broke into. The people who did that, they are guilty.
Yeah, I'm glad nobody was hurt.
I'm glad nobody was
And
hurt.
I'm glad he wasn't there because don't play with Nas.
I think it was somebody he knew. They knew he was away,
Probably. Could be an inside job, but just don't play with Nas.
right?
Yeah.
Don't play with Nas like that.
All right. Don't play with Nas.
Don't play with Nas.
Should we name the show the episode? Don't play with Nas.
Nah, don't play with Shay.
No, don't play with Mama Boogie.
Mama Boogie, talk your shit, Mama Boogie. Don't play with Mama Boogie.
She gonna listen to this episode 100 times.
That's good. That's good. All right. Well, so yeah, salute to Nas. What else you got on the docket? Anything else pop off this week?
Yeah, there was like a horrendous plane crash out of Dallas. Two
I saw
military
that.
planes crashed into each other, and I think everybody died. And they're not sure how many people was on board, but basically nobody made it out.
And the tower was right there, right?
I'm not sure.
Well,
It was like the
air show.
It was an
type of
air
shit,
show.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that yesterday. I was gonna post it, but I was like, nah, I ain't gonna post that.
Don't post it.
Nah, I didn't want to post that because I know when I saw the crash, it was like, yeah, whoever is in there is gone.
Let me tell you, once we get on that plane and they close that door and it hits that runway, you're at the mercy of whatever happens with that plane, that pilot, whatever happens at that time. Like, you have no control.
I hate that, right? Like if I go on a plane, I want to meet whoever's driving this thing.
Right.
I want to make sure he ain't drunk. He focused.
On cocaine.
All of that.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, if I went into a plane, right, got in a plane, and I got to meet my pilot, and Shay Boogie was my pilot,
Get the hell
would-
off that plane.
I would definitely
Listen,
ride that plane because I
Thank
know
you.
we would get somewhere very
it's going to be
safe.
like Soul Play.
I know we would get there safely. No, and I hate that though. Like because when you on a plane, you don't know who the hell is in there.
Nope.
You don't know this nigga. I don't know this nigga. Never met him. I don't know if he's a good pilot. I don't know if it's his first time.
Or how long he been flying.
Well, I'm saying it might be his first day on the job.
What if he training?
Like, okay, so let's just say, Shay, for shits and giggles, you board a plane and they let you know, hey, this is your pilot. This is your pilot, Mr. Luke. He's fresh out of pilot school. This will be his third trip. What say you? Do you fly or do you say I'm gonna take a more seasoned?
I'm going to say, well, is he by himself or is he with somebody who has a license?
I think they always with somebody, right? I think it's like a couple of them niggas because just in case
I
one
think-
nigga like.
As long as he's with somebody who's been flying over 10 years, I'm good.
I'd
What
take
if
the
my-
whole shit and take a drink.
What if Mama Boogie, ladies and gentlemen?
Sorry about that.
What if my co-pilot has been a pilot for 6 months?
Nah, I'm out.
You out?
I'm out.
Get your ass out of here.
I'm out.
We ain't want you riding with us anyway.
Good. I'm out.
Now
I'm out.
that's very unfortunate incident. Rest in peace to those people who, and like you say, we don't even know who all was aboard those planes. I say it wasn't a passenger plane. Thank goodness.
No, it
But
wasn't a passenger plane.
it was like one of them air show. I think it's Wings Over Dallas. Something
Wings
like that.
over Dallas,
There
yeah.
was
Yeah.
about 2 or 3, 4 people because I thought it was a
Probably.
passenger plane.
Yeah.
Probably, maybe, shouldn't be more than that. I don't think.
Yeah, the pilot.
Yeah.
told me.
Yeah. So rest in peace to those people. Sorry that happened. That's what I'm saying. The intro music, man. Keep your head up, man.
Keep your head
It's
up.
so much. It's something else I saw today. I saw ESG. He posted a picture, I guess, like with his what do you call that shit when you have cancer?
Chemo.
Chemo shit.
Yeah.
And he lost so much weight. And you man, bro, it's tough. I'm tripping. It's tough seeing that, right?
It is.
It reminded me, not let me, because these are things I know, but it reminded me that, man, life is so unpredictable.
Yep.
Never in a million years would I think that I would see ESG looking frail, looking weak, and there's no other way to say it. He's lost weight
Yeah.
and he looks sick.
Well, he is sick.
Yeah, and what I'm saying, but he is, but he looks it.
Yeah.
It's one thing to know somebody's, but then when you see it, it's just like, wow, man.
Cancer ain't nothing nice. I worked at MD Anderson for 5+ years, and I've seen a lot of heartbreaking things going on. You know, I've seen people pass, young and old.
Yeah.
And cancer is nothing nice. And you don't know when it's going to creep up on you. You just have to try to take care of yourself as best as possible.
But what does
pray.
that mean? Like, how do you take care of something you don't know how you getting? How are we getting it?
Well, the food that you're putting into your body, right? All of that matters, because when you think about what you're putting into your body, it feeds the tissue, it feeds the cells. So food definitely is a major factor, and we're just out eating all this fast food with all these chemicals in it. We don't know how it affects the body, but the number of people with cancer has risen over the years, which lets me know it is something I think, like, for the most part, that can be preventable, but then for some people it's not.
My brother had cancer for 30 years from Agent Orange.
From the Vietnam War.
Yep. And he survived it. He went from 280 to 120. And I had to look at that. And now he's cancer free. He had a bone marrow. 30 years he suffered.
And the country don't even give their veterans their just due. Like,
Salute
they
to
fight
them.
for this country, and we just had Veterans Day. They fight for this country, and they get sick, and then it's like they say, oh, okay, well, we're gonna just throw you off to the side.
They give him a dishonorable discharge.
No, well, I don't know
That's
what they did with him.
my brother.
Did they? That's
Because
cold
he
blooded.
had the Agent Orange, and they wasn't going to pay.
And that's why I ain't give you no gift card for Veterans Day, Shay.
But you didn't give me enough for my birthday either.
Yeah, same reason. You probably see.
See what I'm saying? Protect Black women.
Hey, I'll protect you, Shay. Anybody come here right now, I'll say, hey, stop that.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Let's have a conversation.
Conflict resolution. Oh my gosh, man. Hey, man, salute to ESG. Hey, brother.
Yeah.
I met you once. You didn't know you, but
We're praying for you.
I love you from a distance.
Keep
man.
your head up.
Very important to, he's from Louisiana, but he's very important to the Houston culture. Very, very important.
Very.
And just important to his family, just important as a human being. Get
Yep.
well. Please get well.
Yes. Keep your head up.
Yeah, keep your head up, man. What else we got on the docket? Any good news? Anything that make me smile?
Absolutely.
What you got, Shay Boogie?
So,
Oh, Lord have mercy.
you know what came out November 11th, right?
Yeah.
Hold up. So, Wakanda Forever came out November
shit,
11th.
Okay. I was like, I don't know what the hell's going on. Listen, the look on my face was kind of like, what the hell is Shay doing over here?
And I don't want to drop no spoilers, right?
Hey, drop the
But-
spoilers. Fuck them.
Nah, I'm not dropping no
Drop
spoilers.
the spoilers. Fuck them. T'Challa got his head cut off, nigga.
Oh man. So in the movie, it was really dope because they mirrored his death in the movie to his death in real life.
Did they?
So in Wakanda, they couldn't say
I thought you weren't giving spoilers, Shay Boogie.
this is nothing.
It's nothing?
This is nothing.
Okay.
So in the movie, he basically died from a blood disease, which is basically the same thing as what he died from in real life. So they kind of mirrored it. They kind of mirrored it the same way, you know, and I thought that was really dope. And they honored him. They gave him a funeral. They gave him like a going away service, and it made me cry because we lost somebody so talented. But outside of that, the one thing I love about it was that he didn't want no sympathy. He didn't ask nobody for no help. He didn't want no handouts. He was like, I'm going to do this movie. Nobody knew he was sick. And I think that's admirable.
It is. Salute to Chadwick Boseman.
Yes, Chadwick Boseman. We
Yeah.
love you.
Rest in peace to that brother.
But go see Wakanda,
I'm
please.
going tomorrow morning.
It's
Before you
2
tell me
hours and
so.
40 minutes.
Wait, what?
It's 2 hours and 40 minutes, but
Oh,
it don't
man.
feel like it.
It's shit. It will to me. You count me out of that shit. I was down. I was like, okay, I'm going to go see it.
No, you have to go see
No,
it.
I don't have to. Shit.
Take to you.
2 hours.
Go
and
see
40
it.
minutes.
Why is
Getting
every
their ass whooped on somebody.
you about to get your ass whooped if you don't keep on with this show?
Salute to Shay Boogie. All right, I don't want my ass whooped, so let me get back in line. No, salute to rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman. Salute to everybody that went to go see Wakanda. Run them numbers up.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't run
Don't
the
go.
numbers up.
Don't go to bootleg. Don't go to this Fire Stick. Go spend that bread. I mean, matinee. I seen it for $11. Don't be cheap.
Yeah. All right, let me call my bootleg man. Tell him to cancel that order.
Please do.
All right.
Please.
Salute.
But it was really awesome because it made me think about
Salute to my bootleg man, by the way. What?
people still have bootleg men.
Yeah.
And what does he bootleg? He put it on a CD, on a DVD for you?
Yeah.
And you still have a DVD player?
Yeah. What else you want to know, Shay?
Man,
What else you
I'm
wanna know?
sorry. I feel sorry for you.
Wow.
Who the hell still has a DVD player?
I do.
Blu-ray?
Mama Boogie does.
You got a Blu-ray player? No, she don't.
Mama Boogie, you got one?
I got a DVD player.
Talk your shit. Talk your
But
shit.
she don't use it.
Hey, Boogie.
Purple.
But she don't use it. She streams everything.
I threw
Yeah,
away
I
all
mean,
my DVDs. I threw away my bootleg.
Right.
But here's the thing. In the movie, right, it talks about how the whole world wanted vibranium. They wanted the resources that came out of Africa. And it emulates the real world in a sense, right? Because Africa has so many natural resources that we need, which is the reason why the colonizers went to Africa in the first place, because they wanted the resources. So my question of the week.
Wait a minute. Talk your shit, Shay. When the okay.
So my question of the week is this, Mr. Luke and everybody at the round table. If you had the
Hold on. This is my favorite part. Let's break
let it
down.
ride.
Hey. Okay. Question of the week. Shay Boogie's question of the week.
So Shay Boogie's question of the week. If you had the opportunity to leave America, because we were forced here, right?
Nope.
You wasn't forced here?
I'm just answering your question before you ask it.
We was forced here.
Yeah.
So if you had the opportunity to go back to Africa to start over and raise your family, and all the black people move back to Africa and take over, would you do it?
Who you asking me?
I'm asking everybody at the round table.
Mama Boogie?
Maybe.
Okay. What would it depend on?
My finances. I don't want to go over there broke.
Right. It's good. It's a good answer.
That is
I wish we need the family. Good answer. Good answer. Good answer. Good answer. That's a damn good answer.
Like Family Feud, right?
Right. Now, so me, would I go?
We already know your answer.
I already answered it before you asked it. Nope.
Why not?
Because I can't go back to some place I've never been. You know what I mean? I'm not from there. I'm from here.
You're not from there, but that's where our roots are from. So it's almost like that's our country. We were brought here, and this is not our country, which is why we deal with a lot of the things that we deal with here in this country. So if they said, hey, we're going to give y'all Africa, y'all can build up, y'all can, do what you need to do, build families, cities, do whatever, but now Africa is yours, would you go or would you stay here?
I guess that would depend on what that would mean if we stay here. So they're saying, yeah, you niggas that stay, we on y'all ass.
Back to slavery.
Oh, well,
If I could find me a big black warrior.
Wait a minute.
A big Mandingo?
Mama Boogie
Yeah,
want
big
Mandingo.
A big Mandingo.
Mandingo.
You ever seen Mandingo?
Fuck no. What?
Oh my God, you gotta watch it.
I wouldn't even watch. I don't shop at Dick's Sporting Goods. What make you think of
No, that is
some
not
shit
what
called
Mandingo.
Mandingo? It's not happening, Shay.
That is not what Mandingo is about.
I wouldn't give a damn. It's the title alone.
Have you seen Mandingo?
If they changed the name to Fred or some shit, I'd be open.
They
But
jealous though. That's why, cause the name.
hey, listen. I'm okay. I'm not jealous of anything. I'm not watching no shit called Mandingo.
The Mandingo is basically a representation.
Why are we talking about this shit? I don't care, Shay. Let's talk about something different. Now, what is the Mandingo for all the interested parties out there?
It's basically the strong black men that were used to like fight, right? That they would feel them, they would sell them because they were strong. They were like cockfighters in a sense.
They would feel them.
They would
They're
feel them
cockfighters.
Yeah, they would feel
Mandingo.
their muscles. Yep.
This is all right. So, what? Any other questions of the week you got, Shay? Anything else you got?
D. Francis didn't answer.
Oh, D. Francis, what you got? Would you move back to?
If they gave us this country and said, this is y'all's now, build, do whatever you want to do, this for your people.
That's a hard question to answer because it's people there already.
Yeah, but we're talking.
So nobody owns the world to say, hey, you can go. Go ahead.
Why
Sorry.
they can't just give us our shit here and we can stay here?
Right.
Give us what we're owed.
Because
We've never lived there before.
That's what I'm
actually,
saying.
this was not ours. This
It wasn't theirs.
This
either.
belongs to the
It was
Native
I'm
Americans.
about to say, so they get to come here and make us move to Africa.
Well, they made us move from
How about-
Africa.
They bring us
All
here.
right, so they move back to Europe or wherever they came from.
Yeah.
They
And the
say,
Indians, the
"See
Native
ya."
Americans stay here.
Yep.
Oh, I'm staying here.
I'm staying here with the.
Right, this shit already built up. I'm gonna live in Sugar Land like a motherfucker. I'm
land.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, what the fuck? I ain't
Well,
going
mainly because of the resources that Africa have, which is why they seized it in the first place.
nowhere. Yeah, but I don't give a shit about. I'm not a scientist, so I don't give a shit about resources.
Is it
You know
less
what?
diseases because of the plantation? The food is better and the earth?
I don't know, but I know I'm not finna go try to be. Listen, I'm not finna
I would
go over
go.
there, huh?
I would go.
Thank God. Get the fuck out of shape. Oh,
You're
my
a hater.
God.
And when
Now, hold on.
they put you back in chains, don't try to come back over there.
Well, Razor Sharp Dre, could you come to the mic, sir? I got some questions. Dre like,
And you better think before you answer.
Listen, look at her trying to look at her trying. Let's boo her real quick. She trying to go ahead and make this nigga. Yeah, she trying to punk him already, right?
She's witness tampering.
Right, that's witness tampering. Yeah.
It ain't gonna happen.
All right, Razor Sharp Dre.
Yo.
All right,
Welcome back.
welcome back, sir.
Thank you.
This cup sipping with Storm. Now, your beloved Shay Boogie says, I'm moving back to Africa. Fuck this America shit.
Hell yeah.
What do you do? And you, well, I'm not gonna witness tamper. What do you?
Are you saying would I go with her?
Yeah, you out here?
I answered before he did.
Now
I
hold on,
mean-
hold on, real quick. Keep in mind, you're leaving here with Shay Boogie. Answer this question.
What? What does that mean?
This is witness tampering here. Answer this question correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
If we're married,
now,
like right now.
today.
Like if I say tomorrow I'm packing, I'm going back to Africa.
Ooh, this is getting dicey.
Ooh-wee.
You couldn't because you
This is
broke.
getting-
Uh,
You're supposed to say yes, Drake.
uh,
Just say you'll go.
mm,
Just say yeah.
If you say you wouldn't go, you can get out right now.
There you
well,
go.
I ain't going. How about that? I ain't going.
All right, Razor Sharp Dre, ladies and gentlemen. Razor Sharp Dre. Oh man. All right. Well, interesting question. So, yeah, if ask the question again, we'll post this in the group.
So if they opened Africa up and said, we want all black people to move back to Africa, you can have it. It's yours. You can create your own laws. You can basically just build your own civilization again. Would you go? Civilization.
But you
No
know
more assimilation.
You know what the Republic would say? Yeah, we got rid of that motherfucker.
Good.
Yes, they would, Mama Boogie. Yes, they would.
We finally got rid of him.
Finally got him out of there. Finally got Shay ass out of here.
Whatever.
Hey, I'll hit you up. You still be on the internet, huh? On social media?
I mean, yeah, I would. They got internet over there.
Yeah, I still tag you in a couple photos. look,
Don't sleep because the music scene in Africa is booming.
I'll be at Texas de Brazil, and I'll tag you. Hey, Shay, look what we doing. Where you eat that?
Ain't gonna be no more Texas de Brazil because we snatching all the resources that come from Africa. We not sending them over here no more.
Hey,
Oh,
Shit
yeah.
Boogie, clean up that elephant shit.
Right. Mama Boogie, okay, what else we got? Anything else we got on the docket, man? Anything else we got?
Yes.
What we got?
Something else you might like. Lunel started an OnlyFans.
Come on, Lunel. Come on, Lunel. Listen, I like Lunel. Big
Man, she
Lunel.
actually looked pretty, like she was actually fine in her pictures. Like I was like, okay,
With makeup.
60-something years old. I'm just talking about her body and her posting her pictures. You would think a 60-something-year-old woman wouldn't be sexy like that, but she's still sexy.
Well, Shay, she's still
70.
talk your shit, Mama Boogie. Yes, indeed. Now we waiting on OnlyFans now.
No, we not. Ain't no OnlyFans.
So Lunel has an OnlyFans. So is she getting bucket?
I don't know. You should find out.
How much is it?
I don't know. $20.
I don't know. $20. Hello, Nancy.
I'm guessing.
Shay Boogie, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm guessing.
I don't know. If it's like $10 and under, I might take a sneak peek. I might take a sneak peek.
You should. You know you like them older.
I like them. Older, not really younger.
Nah.
Maybe about 30. Anything under that in them 20s? No, sirree. No, sir.
20s is like a lot.
Not even 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, 30s is a lot too.
Huh?
That's Young Miami in them.
I can't hear you. Say it again.
I said that's Young Miami in them. 20s.
Yeah. I don't want no parts of none of that. No.
You sure you don't want no city girls?
Man, y'all both guilty for asking me that shit. I don't fuck with nothing like that. No. I saw a video today by what's the one twerking on the headlights girl?
Oh, Glorilla.
Oh my God. It was a song called Nut Quick.
Nut Quick.
Jeez.
And her album just came out too.
This shit is so horrible. I blame the Migos.
Oh, nah, don't do that.
I blame the Migos, dog.
Don't do that.
Y'all started this shit where these garbage ass, no talent having motherfuckers create this shit. And I get it. It's young people shit. Young people like
shit.
it. They love it. I guess I'm Grandpa Luke now. I'm at the point now where I look at young people being so vulgar and explicit, and it makes me say, why can't y'all have some good, clean fun? You know what I mean? Not necessarily good, clean. Why does it have to be so vulgar?
It was
I'm looking
vulgar
at the
when we
video.
were coming up.
I'm not saying that that's not true. Well, it's not true.
It is true.
Okay, it's not true.
It's true.
So what's true to you? I'm not saying that we didn't have vulgar shit when we were coming up. I'm saying it's not. Everything wasn't that, Shay. Everything wasn't twerking and everyone, just a house full of women.
And
Everybody shaking their little
grinding,
nasty
right.
asses.
But see, I came up in a culture where it was that. Like, it was that. We didn't come up with Patti LaBelle. We came up after that with Lil' Kim, Foxy Brown, and what Lil' Kim was doing. Lil' Kim had to be rushed to the hospital for pumping nut out her stomach.
You believe that?
Yes.
God damn, I'm not surprised you believe that. That was a rumor circulating.
No, it really happened.
No, the fuck.
It did.
Oh my God.
No, you Google it.
Okay, all right.
It really happened. But even if it didn't, that was still out in the news and the media for us.
I'm not saying that we didn't have shit. We had all of that. We didn't have it to this extent.
Missy had a song called 1 Minute Man. Basically the same thing as Nut Quick.
Okay. What were the lyrics of 1 Minute Man compared to the lyrics of Nut Quick? And tell me what was the video of 1 Minute Man to Nut Quick. What I'm saying is, yes, it existed in our time. I'm not saying that vulgar shit did not exist. I'm saying to the level of which we have it now.
We had Mr. Luke.
But we didn't have a Sukihana with a video where the hose was just this fucking just completely. Okay,
that was Mr. Luke. He was that for us then. Like, anything you wanted to see that was vulgar, Mr. Luke. Remember, they had BET Uncut.
First of all, he wasn't Mr. Luke. He was Uncle Luke. I'm Mr. Luke.
Oh, yeah, you are.
Yeah, respect me. Respect me around this motherfucker.
Let me ask y'all something. How
Yeah.
come we don't see Indian women and Chinese women twerking and doing all
Because they
that
men
shit?
got them in check.
Because they have respect for themselves, Mama Boogie.
And they men got them in check.
But I mean,
That's what a lot of people think.
no. But what led us black men in the late 80s, early 90s
you're
created
right.
something called gangster rap.
You're right.
And with that, it changed the culture of rap music from being fun and
to that
and
hole,
creative.
that bitch.
Yeah, to
and-
something
yeah.
that is, it was driven and led by some young men,
You're right.
but nobody checked it. Nobody put any kind of provisions in place to just, to have, maybe some, but not so much. They tried, but they failed. So it was just a raging fire that went out of control. And we,
Yeah.
as men, black men, talked about women calling them bitches and hoes until it became true.
Yep.
And now we actually have bitches and hoes. And now we want to contain it now, but the
Right.
fire is
And it's
already
too
out of
late.
control. Absolutely.
Right.
It's shameful, man. I'm not mad at Glorilla. I just hate that it's like this. I just hate to
That
see it.
disrespect.
And it's disrespectful to themselves because I
Right.
think that when you mature and then you look back at yourself and see what you created your foundation on, I'm just not sure that D. Francis is passing something to Shea Boogie. I'm just not sure that you look back at that and talking shit, D. Francis. I can't see it.
I was just showing her that was a rumor.
Of course, bro.
It wasn't a rumor.
You-
It's not saying that it was just a rumor. It was saying that was the rumor and then it happened. They're saying it really happened.
I saw like 10 different pages that said it was a rumor.
It
I was
wasn't
trying to
real.
find one where it
Shay.
said it was true. I didn't find
Shay,
one
they got
single page.
porn stars out here just taking loads and loads. None of them go to the hospital.
They do go to the hospital, but we don't know that.
They do bukakis for a living.
They do bukakis.
They do go to the hospital, but they're not gonna put that on the video.
Shea Boogie, ladies and gentlemen. Shea Boogie.
They're not gonna put that on the video.
Right. Shea
They go into the hospital for more than just pumping nut out their stomach.
We got you. Shea Boogie.
That's my child.
It is. It is. We love her. We love her. We love her.
Poor me.
We love her. No. We love her. You know. Dr. Shea Boogie, Pilot Shea Boogie, Captain Shea Boogie.
All that.
She's all of it. You know what I mean? But you know,
Africa Shea Boogie.
Africa Boogie.
All
Yeah.
that.
African Shea. We love them.
All I'm saying is whether it's true or not, that was what we came up under. That was how we viewed our female rappers, right? Whether it was
Not
true or not.
necessarily.
Air.
I'm a female that was into rap at the time. That's all we seen out of female
So
rap.
you didn't see MC Light. You didn't see Queen Latifah.
This was before. So we're talking about when I was coming up.
Yeah.
Like I came up and yes, there was Queen. Yes, there was Light, Moni Love, all of them, but they died out quick. And then here comes
When you say you were coming up, what era are you talking about?
90s.
90s?
When I was really when I really attached and I knew what was happening.
Yeah.
I heard the female rappers, I heard MC Light, but I didn't come up listening to MC Light where she kind of fed into my life. I was a little girl.
She was 4 years old.
So when I got into music to where it actually fed my spirit, it was Lil' Kim, it was Missy, it was Foxy Brown, it was Emile, it was Lady of Rage. It was all of these women. And even if that really wasn't what happened, that was her persona. And that's what us as women seen. And we thought it was cool. You know, we thought it was, I didn't think it was cool, but we thought it was cool. Oh, she's living her life.
Oh, you thought it was cool? Mama
No,
Boogie
I
just
didn't.
here.
No, I really didn't.
It's cool. It's okay.
No, I really, really did not think that was cool, but that was what we had to look up to as females. It was oh, it must be cool to be out here, giving head and doing this. And that was what a lot of women thought.
What?
No, that's not what they thought. That's what they did.
But that's what I'm saying. What they thought that it was cool to be out there doing that because of what we've seen out
All right.
of our
Well, hold
female
on real
artists.
quick. Let's just be clear. Ladies, it's cool. It's cool with me.
No. It can't be cool with you and then you mad at Glorilla because she got a song called Nut Quick.
No. Listen, sex is something that ain't never going nowhere. We're here because of sex, right? We only exist because of the action.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with it. But when you are a person who it has what's the word? An impressionable what is the word I'm looking for? When kids look up to you or shit like that, you're impressionable to a lot of the young people. So yeah, when you're making music that's overly sexual and your very first hit is about twerking and shit, at jumping out of your car at red lights twerking, and you have a video now where every woman is at a house just twerking and the song is about sex. At some point, it should be regulated by you and nobody else. But
Should be, but
it's not.
the women that came before them.
Show them the marks on your back that I gave you.
You whooped that? Did you whoop her?
Whoop that ass.
I love you, Mama
No,
Boogie.
No.
Yes, indeed. All right. Anything else we got on the docket, ladies and gentlemen? For the first time, I can actually say ladies and gentlemen.
I think that's it.
Is that it? All right. Well, good show. I enjoyed it. Salute
enjoyed
to Razor
talking to
Sharp
y'all.
Dre for jumping on the mic, and
Mama Boogie.
I love y'all. Thank you a lot for this opportunity.
absolutely.
She's a big fan of the show. She listened to it, laughed, so she wanted to come through and kick it with us.
Mama Boogie, I have a question.
Question on.
Who's your favorite podcast member?
Me?
Mama Boogie, ladies and gentlemen. Mama Boogie.
Now you see where I get it from.
Absolutely. I'd say no more. Say no more. All right. Thank y'all for tuning in. We had a wonderful, wonderful time. Hope y'all did too. Hope we made y'all laugh.
Yes.
Sorry that we started off on such a rough note, but hey, that's the
Hope we
reality.
made you laugh and think.
Yeah. I'm not trying to make you think. Hey, you were supposed to be challenging me on some shit. Bring that on.
I was?
Yeah.
About what?
Shay Boogie, ladies and gentlemen.
What I supposed to challenge him on? I forgot.
I don't know.
Shay Boogie.
That's that storm. Y'all ain't gonna remember.
Wait, you remember?
No, you just told him be prepared.
Oh,
about
Yeah,
to,
you were saying some
I'm about
shit.
to make you think.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't matter. It didn't. It just wasn't gonna happen anyway. So it doesn't matter. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for tuning in. We love y'all. Check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeart, Amazon, all of the good stuff.
Keep your head up.
YouTube.
Invite me back when you miss me.
Mama Boogie,
Cut her mic off.
trust me, we will definitely be inviting you back. We love you. All right, so y'all be cool out there and listen, land. We love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Salute to my guy D Francis,
Yes.
Shay
Yes.
Boogie, Mama Boogie, Razor Sharp Dre, Europe, everybody in the building. Salute to y'all. Hey man, we love y'all. Y'all be cool, man.
Peace.
Peace.